turning of the stars bring a time when my secret can give you immortality. But when that time is past, those fleeting minutes gone, the secret is worthless.
Your Bible, you left the Lord is going to make our punishment. This is why you're conditioned that you're in, because our forefathers, we didn't take hold to our historical record. Okay? This is why we're stuck in the ghetto. This is why we kill each other. This is why... Because our forefathers broke the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we got fear in us. We got fear of the so-called enemies that brought us here. That's why we can't rise up no more. Go back to Deuteronomy 32. Read that. How should one chase 1,000 and two?
But it don't talk about the man like they talk about you. It talks about you being chosen. It talks about the Chinese, the Japanese, the white man, and it tells you what they were going to be doing. They all came against you. I'm now looking over towards the right of the aircraft, and we have an object observed by running radar who's following us for quite a while. It's about 4 miles away, and it looks like a very faint star, but then it emits a very bright white green light.
So is the wedding ring, that's paper?
No, the wedding ring, if you read in the book of Genesis, the ring was symbolism of, I want to show it to you. I need my reader over here. Yeah. Find, go to Genesis, go to chapter 37. It's with Judah. Genesis 37. Let me show you the ring. Is that when Judah slept with his son's wife? Yeah, find Judah. Once I kill one, one to another.
So many questions and they have never talking to him.
Yeah, give me 38 verse 20. Yeah, started 17.
Okay. This is Genesis 38.
Started 15.
38 verse 15.
14. Go to 14.
14. And she put.
Now Judah, you know who Judah was? Judah was the so-called, that was the head tribe in Israel, Judah. All right. So this is the progenitor, Judah right here. It's the father of the Judites. Read.
And she put her widow's garment off from her.
Start the next verse so they can understand where they are.
Okay.
Verse above.
All right. This is Genesis 38 verse 12. And in process of time, the daughter of Shea, Judah's wife, died.
Okay, so his wife died. So now he ain't got no woman, right? Right. Read.
And Judah was comforted and went up into his sheepshears.
These are the men that cut the hair of sheep. Come on.
To Mouth and his friend Hera the Dulamite.
All right. The Dulamites were certain people in their land. Come on.
And it was told Tamar, saying, Behold, thy father-in-law go up to Timoth to shear his sheep.
Now Tamar was Judah's son's wife. All right. He died. Judah's son died. Mysteriously, he died. So his wife didn't have any children at that time, and she was actually trying to have a child with the next son, with the next brother, and he died.
Was that the one who he ended up having a baby with the servants?
That's right. No, not that one. You're talking about Jacob. This is Judah. All right. This is his son, Jacob's son.
And she put her widow's garment off from her and covered her with a veil.
So now the daughter-in-law of Judah took off her widow garment and covered her face up like a prostitute. Right. Come on.
And wrapped herself and sat in an open place,
Come on.
which is by the way to Timon. For she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife.
Right, so she's like in the street corner. She's in the open area where the prostitutes hang out. Right. So she know he walking through there because it's a main path. Right. Come on.
When Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot.
Right, he thought her to be a prostitute. Come on.
Because she had covered her face.
Come on.
And turned unto her by the way and said, Go to, I pray thee, let me come unto thee. For he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law.
Yeah, she was hiding. Come on.
And she said, What wilt thou give me?
What will you give me for this? All right, come on.
That thou may come unto me. And he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock.
All right, but read on. She ain't gonna want that.
And she said, Wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it? And he said, What pledge shall I give thee?
She wanted more.
And she said, Thy signet.
Signet. His ring. That was a form of that was a signet ring. Okay? That had his title on there. All right, come on.
And thy bracelet and thy staff that is in thy hand.
So she wanted all that too. She wanted everything. The whole golden calf. Come on.
And he gave it to her and came.
Now you can't tell me that ain't a black woman. Right? She want everything. You gonna be paying child support, brother.
The bracelet, alimony, everything.
Right. And he gave it unto her and came unto her.
Man, she must have been bad. Right. He gave everything to her. Come on.
And she conceived by him. And she arose and went away and laid by her veil from her. Right, and put on her garment of her widowhood.
Right, so he got what she want, and she got what she want. Right, come on.
And Judah sent the kid by the hand of a friend with a Dunamite to receive his pledge from the woman's hand. But he found her not.
He found her not.
When he asked the men,
he went back looking for this prostitute.
And when he asked of the men of that place, saying, Where is that harlot that was openly by the wayside?
She must have been good.
Right? And they said, There was no harlot in this place.
Right, there was no harlot here. What you talking about?
And he turned to Judah and said, Cannot find her. And also the men of the place said that there was no harlot in this place.
And that's sad when you ask other brothers to see this prostitute. He said no. Everybody know his business.
And Judah said, Let her take it to her, lest we be ashamed. Behold, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her.
Come on.
And it came to pass about the 3 months after, that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar, the daughter-in-law, had played the harlot. And also, behold, she is with a child.
See, that was a sin in Israel. If your woman or your sister got pregnant, it ain't like today. You know, I'm happy I'm pregnant and you ain't got no man. Back then, if you had no man, you got pregnant, they would kill you. Or they would look down. They cause a bad name, not only to be on you, but your whole family. You know what I mean? It was serious back then. Go ahead.
And also, behold, she was with child by whoredom. And Judah said, Bring her forth and let her be burnt.
So they gonna kill this woman. See? They didn't play.
Right.
Go ahead.
When she was brought forth, she sent to her father-in-law, saying, By the man whose these are, am I with child? And she said, Discern, I pray thee, whose are these?
Right. She's showing them everything you gave. This the ring you gave me, the bracelet, the staff, and the kid. Right?
The signet, the bracelet, and the staff. And Judah acknowledged them and said, She had been more righteous than I.
See that? So he telling you right there, women asked for things back then, man. We gave them what they wanted. You know, to this day, our women love jewelry. They had rings and that. But what consummated the marriage back then was you had to get the father's hand. That was first. If you didn't get the father's hand, you couldn't marry her. All right? So when you got the father's hand, the next thing you had to do was consummate it after the wedding. Consummate the marriage by going into your bedroom chamber and having a baby right off the bat. All right? Because there's a law. See, that's why you got to know the laws in the Bible. The scriptures tell you a soldier, a young man that's 20 can't go into war if he just got married. Why? For a whole year, you can go into war. Why is that? When you first get married, they want you to deal with that woman for a year, have a child, have a seed, and then you can go to war. To this day, the Army won't tell you that. But if you get in the Army and you have a baby, they'll let you go.
This is the word of the Lord of hosts. I took you from the pastures and from following the sheep to be prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone and have destroyed all the enemies in your path. I will make you a great name among the great ones of the earth. I will assign a place for my people in Israel. There I will plant them, and they shall dwell in their own land.